They were just kids when they found their calling.
I said at 9, I'm going to be a physician. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be just like them.
I mean, I always liked science and I always liked people.
And medical school brought them together. So you met your wife in medical school?
Yeah, we're classmates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What attracted you to her? What was it about her?
Oh, she's a cutie.
Now, 35 years and 4 kids later, Fannette and Thomas Scott are leaders in their fields. She's a pediatrician and Thomas an allergist, both living by one motto:
Worship of God through service to man.
That's just the value that is throughout my family. Something that you can go back to my grandparents and you can see how they live their lives and the reason my parents live their lives the way they do.
Their community service has taken the Scotts around the country and the world. Fannette started volunteering in Ghana, West Africa in 1998.
That was our first time. That was before 9/11, so we were able to take medical equipment, drugs, everything to this little village hospital.
Fannette also bought the village 15 refurbished computers, did blood pressure checks, and gave out toys to the children.
We thought it was nothing, but it was everything for them. They were just so appreciative.
Her commitment to the village over the years earned Fannette the title of Queen Mother in a special ceremony. It also impacted her daughter, who traveled to Ghana twice.
Because it did change my life in such a wonderful way and just connected me not only, to community that I already was, but this idea of a global community.
The experience also changed Joy Barnes, who worked with Fannette in Haiti after the 2010 earthquake.
Spending the time with the children, I think, and hearing their stories, how much they've overcome, their parents gone, killed, or just, lost, but they still had a great attitude and they were so happy for us to be there. And we were so happy to be there with them.
She helped Fannette and other doctors provide free medical and dental care, sometimes visiting 4 or 5 orphanages in one day.
Wake up at 7, you have breakfast as a team, and then you hit the streets, and we're gone all day. We come back for dinner and like revival, and then you go straight to bed to do it again.
They handed out hygiene kits and talked to the women about personal safety.
And we also, at one point, there were a lot of women and females getting raped. So we actually got these huge whistles to give to females and to alert of a possible attack.
Taking care of people both physically and emotionally. Thomas Scott does his volunteer work in the many cities they've lived and worked in over the years.
I lived in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for a while. We did health screenings. When I was in Youngstown, Ohio, we would go to a church. We'd talk to young people about health care.
When the family moved to Wichita, Thomas held asthma screenings for children, like this one at Spate Elementary.
The thing that impressed me about that was the burden of undiagnosed or untreated asthma and allergies there was tremendous. Because I would say 70% of the kids that we saw had a problem that they needed to see the doctor for.
He also mentors many kids. The Kappa League, sponsored by his fraternity, matches young men with role models. Besides having fun together, Thomas takes the kids on college tours and to Via Christi to highlight career opportunities. He and Fannette also mentor college students interested in medicine.
Would always try to find young people who want to be like us and help them because we remember what it's like.
Open up.
Yet they're not done learning. Thomas earned his master's degree in medical management in February, and Fannette?
Ever since I came to Wichita and learned of the high infant mortality rate that we had here in Sedgwick County, I became very passionate about it and wanting to do something. So I actually went back to school and got a Master of Public Health, and that's been my focus of study.
A big step toward lowering the infant mortality rate is teaching parents to put their babies to sleep safely in a crib on their backs. The Scotts now travel the country doing presentations on this as part of a national safe sleep and fatherhood initiative adopted by Thomas's fraternity.
Men have a critical role in the health and wellness of not only a child, not only the unborn child, but mother.
Together, the Scotts have touched so many lives over the years, yet both say they're surprised and humbled by tonight's award.
We don't do it to be seen, we just do it because we care.
Whatever attention draws us, I want to reflect back on people who do things who don't get attention.
Always thinking of others, a way of life for these doctors and their vocation to the end.
To know that not only have they left a legacy, but that my child and my child's child can then still benefit from that. I just think they're going to keep going till their last breath on this earth, and I hope that's what they do.